right. How are you today?
I'm alive now.
You're alive?
I almost died. I'm alive.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I guess.
Life's not done with you yet.
Not yet.
That's
no.
what I always think whenever I get over some horrible thing. It's like,
Yeah.
I could have died there. Why didn't I?
As in, I could have died there, or I could have died there.
Yeah. It's one of those, I guess it's not over yet.
I guess I'm still going.
Yep.
Yep. Sweet. Well, today we're looking at some Blackout stuff.
Yep. More Blackout stuff. It's coming in droves. So
Yeah, it really is.
get with it.
So we're going to start off with this Kneecap.
So I think the idea here, there was an email attached to this, but there's so much reading that I'm just trying to take the cliff notes.
Oh, yeah. Please
Right.
make them very, very bite size.
Yeah. Or it's just like there's no way I'm reading all of this. But
Yeah.
Anyway, the idea here was kind of more or less, what do I think? He had a sleeve too that looked better.
Yep.
So I didn't even bother commenting on that. I thought maybe we just skip that and go to this.
Yep.
I think the problem is like people see these outlines and they think this was done poorly or something, but this was a cover-up.
Yeah.
And there's only so much you can do with a solid sheet of black.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't care who the hell's doing the blackout.
Yeah.
You're not getting rid of scar.
No.
It's not happening. I've had arrogant tattooers say I can get rid of that and then be proved wrong too.
Yeah, of course.
Like Rick did a little giggle at because there's still scar showing in through my arms, right?
Yeah.
Because it was very, very poorly done by the first artist that did a lot of what was on my arms.
Yeah.
Whether people liked the look of them or not, they weren't put in good.
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't matter if they liked it.
Doesn't matter if you like the look. They weren't done well. Just to get that off my chest. Because
Someone's holding on to that.
Why'd you block out your arms? They were so cool. Well, anyway, yeah, there was some scar in here, and Rick's like, I can get rid of that. And I was like, no, it's still there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Yep.
You have to distract the eye away. So, like, if all of a sudden he did, like, some tattoo over this, like a blast over the black, then that scar wouldn't show as well.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But you're not going to smooth that out with more black, so don't even try with if that's your plan.
This is what I've said for cover-ups for forever, right? Like,
Yeah.
the idea of a cover-up is to distract the eye away from whatever's underneath it. Like, the thing with a big black sheet of, well, black,
Yeah.
is you can't distract the eye.
Well, I mean, you can in a way. So, like,
Sure.
if this was bigger, right? If it spanned a bigger portion of the leg, suddenly you don't focus as much on every little thing.
So we're saying what our usual advice
yeah.
is, which is continue this on the rest of the leg.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think there's much worth keeping here.
What do you mean?
For what I can see. I mean, it's not that I hate any of it necessarily, but, like, you've already got this big diamond black shape. Like, just commit to it.
Yeah, and it's
Oh.
already over your kneecap.
It's going to have more of a look then, too.
Yes.
Right? Like, even if you kept the tip of this black, the end of it, and then blacked out the whole lower leg.
Yeah.
It looks like something then.
Yeah,
not,
for sure.
Not a weird... This almost looks like a house tile or like a shingle or something.
Just slate tile.
Yeah, like it literally looks like you had a windstorm and it just blew off your roof.
Maybe that's what they should be saying. It's like, oh, yeah, I got this semi-realistic version of a slate tile.
Yeah. So, but anyway, the black itself isn't done too badly at all.
No, that's
So,
nice.
It's not bad.
Yep, not bad at all. But yeah, I mean, just keep on going, personally.
Yeah, I think just keep going.
And then maybe pattern work over top, or
Yeah.
something cool over top. Who
Yeah,
knows?
keep mask it that way.
Hell yeah. All right. Next up, this guy's throat.
Yeah, this guy's throat, which I'm expecting there to be some shading, more. No, I guess they are shaded. Those flowers just look too soft next to the black, I think.
Well,
Like,
this looks
you
fresh.
Either have to go, but like you either have to go. Well, the black's going to mellow out, but like I feel like when you're doing these blackworky pieces with flowers in them, I feel like you have to go
Heavy contrast.
Heavy contrast. Whether you're making the flowers super dark or no shading at all,
Yeah, that's fair.
you know, because they just look too soft, and then it's like it just doesn't tonally work for me.
Man, I've always had a hard time with the idea of mag shaded, like washed, lined flowers. Like, I like the look of like a Blackwork or a stipple, because then like the
Would have
ink
worked
tone,
better here for sure.
Oh yeah, because the ink tone is more like the line. You know what I mean, like of the shading, and it kind of like it connects the piece a little bit better. But these always look like two different things talking to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell this guy probably what he doesn't want to hear is I think this would be better just black the whole thing out.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
They're not terrible.
This is a look of its own, in my opinion. But like,
I want to see it without the shirt on.
yeah, that's
to be
fair.
fair. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
That's
with
fair.
the
Why
rest
is
of
the
this.
tarps on? That makes no sense.
Yeah, like if it's got more to it, like that could tell the story better.
Yeah.
Because like right now it's just kind of like I don't know what's going on here.
Well,
is
as
there
an
more black
idea-
in between things?
Yeah, I guess that's
Is this
fair.
the tip of the spear? What's happening here?
As an idea, I like it a lot, but I want to see it more in context, more softened up on the black too, and then
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
see how it connects. 'Cause
Actually, yeah, fresh black ain't helping this.
no, it makes the problem worse. You
Yeah,
know,
like-
because settled black would look nice. I think.
Yeah, settled black would look less aggressive, and then the flower would match up better.
I'm thinking.
You see these floral blackwork sleeves quite a bit,
Oh yeah.
but you don't see them on necks that often. So I mean, kudos to this guy. The neck's
agree.
not a pleasant sit. I've had mine done over a dozen times, and it's never really enjoyable.
Really? You don't say.
It's bearable. Like I would never tell you it's the worst. It's just it's got its own vibe. Like, it really does feel. It's hard to because you're battling your own.
It's this
kind of-
throat vibe.
Yeah, well, you have this weird defense mechanism that your neck. You try and protect your neck, right? Someone comes at
according to
your neck-
Wu Tang,
Yeah, well, if someone comes at your neck, you're gonna defend it.
yeah,
So,
you got to protect your neck.
Yeah, it's never been pleasant, but
Well,
anyway.
good job on not defending your neck on this guy. All right, next up.
So this is a before.
Yeah, we got this before
This,
piece here.
Some parts of this are better than others, but overall, it's just very straight. You know, the funny thing is, when I seen like this at a glance, I was like, "Oh, that's not bad," and then you're like, "Oh, fuck is all of this?"
That's kind of like your old bodysuit.
Yeah, well, yeah, a lot of that. At least, I mean, even this is maybe even a little worse. But
Oh yeah.
it's just like what what happened with what's the blue flower? The feathers?
Yeah, interesting choices, you know.
There's just a lot of dog shit in here.
And they're all just hanging out,
But
keeping it real.
like the dude knows it too. Like I've talked to this guy on Instagram quite a bit. He sent me these with permission
Nice.
to talk about this.
Yeah.
He knows that this was bizarre. Like it all kind of didn't make sense, and
Yeah.
that's why he went the route we're about to show you.
Right here.
The only thing that I still question is
Oh, we got a big question.
the nipples.
Yep.
What
What's
is
up, man?
happening with the nipples?
What's up?
What in the world is happening with these nipples? This is like a pepperoni pizza.
Especially like you bordered them so heavy
Yeah.
to make
Dude.
them just sing.
You've done worse.
Yes, you've officially done worse.
This is one of the worst offenders yet.
It's pretty out there.
Like this is one of I think this might be my top if there was a top list of offensive nipples in tattoos,
Yeah.
this might be number one.
We got to know why.
Yeah, I would love to know
Is
why.
this the artist? Is this you?
I hope it's the artist won't do it.
I don't, but just because that would be weird.
But he's done it with his armpits too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But he did the belly button. So it's like
Interesting choices.
well, they're all like kind of similar vibe of
Horrible?
horrible places people don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're all in that club. I don't think any of them are as bad as what people make them out to be. But if I had to tier these, goes I would say armpit, belly or armpit, nipple, belly button
Yeah, that's fair.
for in terms of least comfortable.
Yeah.
So like armpit being the least.
So he's done the most.
He's done the most in my opinion. I think the belly button has its own feeling, and it's worse than the other two.
Yeah,
it's
fair.
not that bad either, though. They're just different. All these things are just different. Like I'm not trying to shame anyone. Maybe someone out there had a really bad experience with a nipple tattoo or something, but like
Yeah.
for the most part, it's just a different feeling. It's not so much that it's a worse feeling.
Yeah, I guess. That's probably why it's scary.
Yeah, it's the unknown.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would say, yeah, get rid of those nipples because
or explain to us what the hell, man.
this is white work that he's done here over top of the
Nice.
the black, I should say. So I mean,
Yep.
they did a good job of getting the white in there. And
Yep.
this is well healed. He's been working on this for a long time.
Yeah, chest looks nicely settled.
Yeah, he showed me pictures of this along the way.
Yep.
And so this is again more proof that white over black doesn't just drop out.
Weird.
Doesn't turn yellow.
Weird.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
If anyone out there is like, it's gonna be gone in 5 seconds, like, no, dude, this guy's been working on this for a while.
Yeah.
So no, that's healed and settled.
Proving people wrong.
Yeah, I don't love that skull. That being said,
Yeah.
but it's still cool that this
They
guy's
went for
doing
it.
his thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I love that he's doing his thing, and I want to see this develop more.
Hell yeah.
So,
But tattoo your nipples for fuck's
yeah.
sake.
God, next time I see this thing, I want tattooed nipples.
Exactly. Okay, and last but not least, we're confused as to whether or not this gentleman might die.
So, this guy sent me his rather shiny legs.
Mm-hmm. Quite shiny legs.
Very solid and a little swollen.
Yep.
But you can see he's already done some of this work at the bottom.
Yep.
And they're quite dark.
Well, they're quite dark.
His question to me was, am I going to die? I tattooed myself with what I think is acrylic paint.
Yeah.
So this is a new one for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that you would. I don't know if you get sick. I don't
It's probably
actually,
not good for you.
I don't know what the hell, because like people think I'm going to die. My liver's going to give out on me. I can't sweat. My skin can't breathe. I hear so many of those
All the
kinds of
legends.
things all the time. I sweat more now than ever, I should tell you.
Oh yeah, because you're a conductor of the sun now.
This summer I've been a sweaty
Roasting,
pig.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been a sweaty pig.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like ugh. Like I touch my shoulders sometimes and I'm like wet. I'm like, that's
Gross.
not normal.
You're not supposed to shoulder sweat.
Right. So yeah, that's all bogus nonsense. You do sweat. Ink poisoning hasn't killed me yet.
Nope.
And I've got a good amount of hours.
I'd say you've got a gallon or two in you. So
Yeah, they're running a story right now about the Guinness Book of World Records all over the internet. Every time I wake up, someone's got an article. World's most tattooed man. That's the story they're running with.
Yep.
I'm not dying of liver failure.
No, that's good.
So
Let's try and keep it that way.
I don't know what would change. I don't know what the toxicity levels would be in paint.
Well, okay.
If it was paint.
If it's paint.
If it's paint, which we're not clear on.
No, he sent us what it is, and it does, like, it's in a tattoo ink bottle from the looks of it.
Yeah, it looks like tattoo ink.
Yeah.
But it says it's not tattoo ink.
Yeah, it says don't use it for tattooing.
Yeah, this is not tattoo ink. These pigments are not made for tattooing. That's why we don't sell our paints for your use. Tattoo Veritas is not responsible for the misuse of these pigments.
I love that it's a tattoo site selling this. So the only thing I can think of that makes any sense, other than this guy is going to die, is that
I mean, I don't know.
the EU...
It's not dead yet, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's fair. The EU has changed a bunch of their regulations when it comes to tattoo inks, and you have to take out any carcinogenic thing
time.
and anything that is like they use isopropyl alcohol in inks, that has to come out.
Yeah.
So like, it's possible that this company is just trying to sell their old ink.
Almost like they're trying to shoehorn it.
Yeah, and they're just saying, "Oh, it's not tattoo ink," because they can't sell it legally otherwise. So they might just be sitting on a buttload of this stuff, saying, "Hey, this is paint."
The only thing is like when Rick looked at it, he's like, he's never seen this ink before.
Yeah, but I mean, like
where
there's
is it hiding?
so many types of ink out
for
there.
Sure, but like I've never seen Vice.
Yeah, me neither.
And we were both kind of like, well, if it is tattoo ink, we ought to get some because it looks black.
It does look black.
It looks pretty black.
I'm gonna be honest with you; it looked pretty black.
I don't know if it's much blacker or not. It's always
Probably not.
It's always really hard to say because these things aren't like his legs aren't really settled.
No,
yet.
no. Yeah.
He's got that thing where when you first tattoo something black for the first couple months, it's super dark. Like what's happened on my chest.
Yeah.
It's starting to mellow out already. Like every time I put up a video, people are like, "Wow, chest's really blending in." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what happens."
That's what we said.
Like people didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah,
for some
no, they
reason.
thought it was that way forever. Also, a great lesson for that's what ink does.
That's what ink does. It has to mellow out.
Yeah, it takes a year.
Yeah,
chill out.
Who knows what that black will actually be like? But if it stays that way, I'm gonna get me some of this Vice colors.
Yeah, fair. If it's paint,
I need to get me some of that paint.
yeah, oh yeah,
Paint me up.
yep.
If I'm not dead yet, let's
just throw some paint on
throwing
there.
shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Well, I mean, hopefully you don't die, dude.
Yeah,
Whoever
man.
you are.
If anyone watching this knows about this pigment or anything about this,
Yeah, the backstory of it.
please
kick
help
it on
us
over.
out because none of us we're trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
It's one of the most interesting stories I've had sent to me.
I would agree. Hopefully he's not dead.
Hopefully not.
All right, till next time.